And as Christy said earlier and Betsy said, you know, as Betsy says, slow your roll.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a big deal. Am I right?
Well, it's just so hard sometimes because people hear stuff, right? And they look to social media and then they look at me like, where's all the snow? And it's like, I don't even know what you're talking about, because the entire time we've been telling you, this is November, this is what we deal with. That being said, we will have some issues on Thursday morning, especially in areas east of Cleveland, right where we would typically think of it. So let's break it all down for you. The good news here, look at those temperatures. Those are above freezing. So this really sets the stage now that we don't have icing issues on the roads. The roads could still be slick, as evidenced by the accidents that we already have going on around the area, but that could also be people just not paying attention, because that never happens. But we do have some rain and snow that has been moving through the area. We'll have another round of this. This is wave one. We have a couple rounds of this whole scenario coming in the days to come, not just in the next 48 hours or so. Winter storm watch Wednesday night and Thursday. Notice it is just for Lake and Ashtabula counties. Don't count northern Wkyc County out just yet, but a watch basically is kind of the red flag that goes up for 6 inches of snow. So somewhere in there, I think the National Weather Service is going to be looking for 6 inches of snow to fall in a predetermined amount of time. But look at the other areas that are dealing with these wintry alerts. It's all lake effect, and it's all to do with a larger storm system that is circulating around the Great Lakes region. As is typical with this, we'll have a wave that comes in, and then another wave will drop in behind it, and then sometimes another wave will drop in behind it, and that is the case that we have going on now. We have the storm system itself moving through tonight. We'll have a wave coming through tomorrow night, and then now it looks like we're going to have another wave that comes through Saturday night into Sunday, and that one could get a little bit pesky. But the initial storm system that comes through is really the stirring mechanism in the atmosphere. For lake effect snow, you need cold air, and that cold air is sitting just north of us, and it's going to be headed our direction. Here's your National Design Mart hour-by-hour forecast. We will continue with rain and or snow as we head through the night tonight, and that sets us up for tomorrow morning. You're probably going to see some snowflakes out and about, especially east of town, and especially in the higher terrain areas. We could have some slick spots in some of the back roads and whatnot, but right along the lakeshore, we are anticipating rain to begin the day. We'll see that continuing as we head through the afternoon, and notice that west wind just driving that band right on into Lake Wkyc and Ashtabula counties. That is going to waver a little bit as we go through the day, north and south, and that's really going to help to paint the picture of where that heavy snow starts to set up. And by the time we hit tomorrow night, that's when the cold air gets here, and you can see that band continuing and then shifting south. And that is kind of the big key here as to who's going to get what. When does that south shift happen? Because that should help to shut things down. But as of right now, by 6 p.m., we're going with our heaviest amounts of snow closer to the lakeshore, I-90. If you have travel plans Thursday morning going east on 90, you better think twice, because not only do we have problems, but look, all the way through Erie, PA, and on up into Buffalo. Big problems setting up with all of this. And again, this is where that winter storm watch is in effect. So Union Home Mortgage forecast, we go back into the 30s on Thursday with the snow continuing, and then that lake effect lingers into Friday before shutting down. Saturday night into Sunday, we're going to have to keep an eye on that. But the good news as of right now is it looks like things should be over by the time we hit Monday. We're headed into a short holiday week, and things are going to be improving by then. So hang on, everybody.